She is a tall guard who can shoot the three. She is nasty on defense. What I love about her is she brings this kind of spark and energy to the court. She is very feisty. She is not scared to go after it. And I feel like, will also act as an enforcer on this team. But Sophie is someone also.
Sophie Cunningham just dropped some scorching tea, and trust me, it's sizzling. Everyone assumes she joined the Indiana Fever for a fresh start. Maybe a bigger role or a shot at a championship alongside Caitlin Clark. But nope, the truth is far juicier and so on brand for Sophie. Let's just say her move was fueled by pettiness, revenge, and a masterclass in trolling an entire fan base.
Why does everybody hate Caitlin Clark?
And
do you hate Caitlin Clark? Come on, talk
dude.
to me.
Absolutely not. I think that she's a gem.
Sophie Cunningham really just called Caitlin Clark a gem. Like, she meant that with her whole soul. And now, she's about to be Caitlin's personal Secret Service agent on the court. Dreams really do come true in Indiana, folks. Sophie has been manifesting this for a minute. She was out here on podcasts practically writing love letters about wanting to play with Caitlin. And just like that, boom, it's reality.
I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. Like, I would love to play with her one day, for real.
Picture this. First game of the season, Caitlin Clark casually bringing the ball up the court. Probably about to pull up from the parking lot, just doing Caitlin things. Then, some defensive menace decides to get physical, thinking they can rattle her. Big mistake, because right there, cracking her knuckles like it's a movie scene, is Sophie Cunningham, ready to launch someone into the third row. You thought Sophie was just here to drain threes and flash a smile. Nah, she's on a mission. Protect Caitlin Clark at all costs.
Everybody's thinking, did the Indiana Fever give up too much for Sophie Cunningham? I say absolutely not. Who are they going to get at the 8th spot that's going to be valuable, can be an automatic impact player for the Fever? This GM is thinking big. Not thinking the future, she's thinking now.
Sophie's always had that dog in her, throwing elbows, taking charges, and barking at opponents like it's second nature. But now she's got purpose. This isn't just basketball for her anymore. This is about protecting the future of women's hoops. You really think she's gonna let anyone so much as breathe near Caitlin without consequences? Absolutely not.
It's a fun time to be a part of the W. I truly believe that. I think the skill and the talent has always been there, but now it's just the viewership. And so I give a big old clap to the rookie class. I think that's a lot to deal with when you're at that age and you have that many eyes on you. But I think they've done a great job in the league as well. I think the physicality and all that they're going to get used to, but I think especially Caitlin Clark, she's been killing it. And I'm a huge fan, and I never say that.
Let's address something real quick. Nelissa Smith. Oh, Nelissa Smith. You just know she's somewhere pouting because, let's be honest, she was not rolling out the red carpet for Caitlin. She looked at Caitlin like some random freshman trying to take her varsity spot. The vibes? Completely off. And now, she's got to deal with Sophie Cunningham rolling into town like a Wild West enforcer, ready to clear out all negativity. Meanwhile, teams are out here holding press conferences just to throw shade. Everybody's got something to say, and Caitlin? She's just trying to hoop. That's exactly why Sophie is the perfect teammate. She's got that unbothered, I wish you would energy that Caitlin needs right by her side.
Have more breaking news. Another signing just happened. Sophie Cunningham was just acquired to the Indiana Fever. By the Indiana Fever. Oh my goodness. Within 2 hours. And guess who was gone? Nelissa Smith is gone.
Imagine a game where Angel Reese tries to get spicy, because we all know she will. You just know she's going to be out there trying to foul Caitlin 14 times before halftime. But guess what? Sophie's going to be waiting like a bodyguard outside the club. Angel makes a move, Sophie blocks it. Angel talks, Sophie talks louder. Sophie Cunningham is about to be the Fever enforcer. If you thought she was tough before, just wait until she's the reason the intensity gets turned all the way up the second anyone even thinks about messing with Caitlin. Sophie's going to be in their face like, You sure you want to reconsider that decision?
It's amazing for women's basketball. This is amazing for women's sports in general. You have so many people, so many new and fresh eyes on our sport that maybe they're a little uneducated and maybe they kind of stir the pot a little bit. And so I get that. But for that class to come in, you have her, you have Angel Reese, you have some other big names, but really those two and the amount of millions of followers that they brought to our league, you have to applaud them and you have to be fans of that. Because if you're smart, it's not about money, but if you're smart, you're going to be making a lot more.
Remember last season, right when DJ Carrington decided her personal mission in life was to turn Caitlin Clark into a punching bag? You know, the eye poke. That one weirdly aggressive stare down like she was about to drop a mixtape. Yeah, we all remember. And guess what? Nelissa Smith, her own teammate, did absolutely nothing about it. Not a word, not a glare. Just vibes and indifference. Like, girl, your teammate's out here acting like a WWE heel, and you're just standing there, not even a casual chill out or a fake half-hearted holdback. Nothing. Nah, that's wild. Nelissa was acting like she was watching a Netflix show, just observing, like she had premium seats. We saw it, we took notes. And now? Well, now the Indiana Fever have Sophie Cunningham, and trust me, things are about to be very different.
WNBA Twitter is currently crashing out over Black Eye Gate. I'm sure we've seen by now this play where DJ Carrington pokes Caitlin Clark in the eye. And after seeing this angle, so many people are saying that it was intentional, right? DJ goes up to steal the ball, and when she comes down, her hand goes like this, straight into Caitlin's eye.
The trade of the century. Nelissa Smith out, Sophie Cunningham in. Honestly, this was the best thing for the Indiana Fever. Nelissa didn't even wait 5 minutes after the trade to announce she was heading to the Dallas Wings. She hopped on Instagram talking about how excited she was to be with her girlfriend, DJ Carrington. No fake heartbreak. No thank you, Indiana. Just can't wait to get to Dallas with my girl. We get it. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait last season when DJ was treating Caitlin Clark like a stress ball and you just stood there, doing nothing. The Fever were fighting for their lives, and you were just vibing. But it's all good because now the Fever have Sophie Cunningham, someone who's really asterisk about that fight.
And I'm here to tell you, Sophie Cunningham is not finna put up with the hate and the bullying Caitlin Clark has been receiving throughout the WNBA, because we know last year that was a big target for Caitlin Clark, was to get an enforcer. And like I keep telling y'all, Kelly Cristobal is not messing around, bro.
Sophie Cunningham isn't here to play nice. She's all about chaos, smoke, and violence. If anyone thinks they're pulling the same move DJ Carrington did last year, they got it wrong. Imagine game 1. DJ tries something again, and boom, Sophie's already there. No hesitation. Elbows, screens, trash talk. Sophie's ready for it. She's about to make Indiana the toughest team in the WNBA. No more soft responses, no more waiting for the refs to handle it. If someone messes with Caitlin, Sophie's handling it. Sophie's been the one to run full speed into screens, clap in faces, and talk trash. And now she's got Caitlin Clark as a teammate. If DJ tries it again, Sophie's there. She knows the Caitlin Clark effect is real, and she's ready for all the smoke. You don't let someone like Caitlin get pushed around, not when Sophie's around. Sophie's 110% energy, 110% effort, and ready to throw hands if needed. Picture this. A defender gets too physical with Caitlin. Sophie's right there. No waiting for the ref. Sophie's handling it herself. Caitlin won't be left to take hits alone this year. Things are about to be very different.
Natasha Howard, these are plug-and-play pieces. We need plug-and-play, immediate impact. That's what we need. We need players to come in and make immediate impact. And that's what Kelly and Amber has done with this free agency. A lot of people thought the Indiana Fever was going to pull up short. I'm here to tell you, they was playing chess while everybody else in the damn W was playing checkers, bro. They just strategically put this thing together.
Nelissa Smith, Robin Lundberg, Nelissa Smith, as we all know, was a borderline liability for the Fever last season. Not sure where the idea she had trade value is coming from. Indiana made clear upgrades. Yeah, I mean, Nelissa Smith had very little trade value. Basically, when they came back from the All-Star break, Nelissa Smith dropped off a map. She went MIA on the Indiana Fever. I mean, seriously, I voted for Nelissa Smith for the All-Star game. Think about that. And then her behavior and her play went right down the shitter in the second half of the season. She basically no-showed. Yeah, she was on the court. She wasn't showing up.